You ever wish that, family members, loved ones, that we love them, of course, right? Our spouses, friends, our bosses, doctors, right? Our kids even. You ever wish that they would, like, you have it set up so that they would be in your body for a day? Imagine that. Imagine it would be maybe not so much my daughter. She was pretty chill and neutral, right? But I'm not blaming some people. I am blaming some people. Some of them are shitheads, judgy, right? They don't get it. But some people, they just don't understand, and they're not bad people, right? So you got the spectrum of it. But I'd like for them to all experience what you went through, what you're going through now, what I went through. And I try to also understand their viewpoint, especially people that are close to you, like your husband or your wife, right? They don't have it easy dealing with our shit. So in one way, we hold resentment, we're angry, depends who you are. You might be lucky where they get it and they're there like, yeah, no problem, whenever you recover, I'm here for you, babe, yeah, no problem, right? But I think the majority of us, when it comes to our significant other or you have to deal with a marriage and all the complications that goes with somebody that's sick, right? They hold resentment. This is not what they signed up for, right? When is this going to end? And then the pressure that puts on you to hurry up and heal. It feels like you're on eggshells. You're hiding your chronic illness. You can't be your authentic self. Be your authentic sick self, right? Because you worry that you don't want to drag them through this and think that, oh, nothing's changing. He's getting worse. Or she's getting worse. Why is she still... Fuck, am I trapped in this, right? And you can see how they react, how they feel. It stresses them out. When they're stressed out, it stresses you out. They're getting angry at you. Right? You're not able to be that husband, the father, son that you want to be. It also gives good perspective. Because before this chronic illness stuff happened, we kind of took life for granted. I did. Right? It makes you think, man, fuck. Why was I laying around the couch all the time on my phone? Why was I watching TV, just rotting and smoking cigarettes, eating junk food, going to bed, going to work, being miserable, same old shit every day? It was like Groundhog Day of shit. Shit, I wish I had just one more chance that I could just, take my daughter and go for a movie and do normal shit. Let's go on a trip. Fuck it. Let's do that. Let's finally do that thing that we were always putting off. I wish I could do that. Take my wife out for dinner. Right? Do something romantic. Or do something stupid, small, right? I wish I could just do something that's not even that special, but do it. What I would give to have my life back and do all the things that I didn't before because I took things for granted and I was lazy and I don't know what was wrong with me. You also realize all the bullshit you kept putting up with throughout your life over and over again. And then you think, man, life is too short. I can't. Look, if I get another chance, I'm not wasting it. I'm going to cut some people out and I'm not going to think twice or feel guilty. I'm going to be like, fuck off. Get out of my life. See ya. Right, that's a delete from Facebook. Can you believe that? How we've come this far to when you cut somebody out of your life, it's through a mouse or your phone. Yeah, well, take that. Back in the day, it was face to face or, yeah, well, fucking don't ever call me again, right? Good old days. So there's a lot of layers to this. Now thinking back, this is why this journey is a gift. Because it makes you realize things that you never noticed before. It also makes you angry. It makes you, kind of resentful towards others because they don't understand you, right? Your parents, your mom, right? They might dismiss it and play it down. Say, Elmo, that's just exciting. Come on. You don't have a problem in eating food because you are scared, Elmo. There is nothing wrong with you. Come on. You can eat a tomato. Eat a tomato. Okay, don't eat tomato then. Eat a little bit of avocado, some strawberries. Come on, I make you some. You eat it. Come on, eat it. You can't eat meat every day and rice. Come on, you can't do that. It's like, I'm not afraid of tomatoes. Literally, I'm not. I'm not afraid of pizza. Then why don't you eat it then? Because you are afraid. Because the anxiety make you scared. You don't want to eat it. Because why? What happened, Elmo? There is nothing wrong with tomato. You can eat it. Look at you. You're young. You look good. Right, that's another thing. People say, but you look good. You're losing weight. You look healthy. There's nothing. I don't think there's anything wrong with you. I think you're just, you're overthinking it. You gotta relax. Dude, just relax. Right? When your friends tell you, dude, you gotta relax. Well, no shit. Why didn't I think of that? Why did I do all the other things in the world but relax? Fuck. Dial down the fear. Right? Well, why didn't I do that in the first place? Instead of wasting years of researching, energy, drive myself fucking crazy. Don't forget the money, putting life on hold when I could have just chilled out. Wait, why didn't I just chill out? Why didn't I just chill out, right? Just chill out. Just chill out like a chinchilla. And then there's this feeling, right? Back to the, when you're in a marriage. And the other person doesn't understand, so it puts pressure on you, so you want to hurry up and heal. So you're putting pressure on yourself, which brings a survival state up. It brings more alarms, right? And then you feel like you're on a timeline. Everything's eggshells. You're on a timeline. We got to hurry up and heal, because if I don't hurry up and heal, my marriage is done. My life's going to change. I'm going to be sitting, sleeping in a basement somewhere, in an apartment, living with cats, sick, on disability, with all my dreams on hold, or never gonna happen. While my wife moves on with her life, marries another, everybody's happy. Everybody's happy around me, or especially around me, and I'm there sitting by myself in a dark room. Right? Suffering. Not even death would be nice, but no. Suffering. You're not gonna have the easy way out of just, right? Which sucks, which is horrible. Of course we fear death, right? That was one of my fears, is I don't want to die and leave this world. But one of my other biggest fears was to stay in this world and be stuck and witness what I will never have and suffer every day. And I think it's one of those things where it's really important that we do suffer a bit. Where we have a year or two, for me it was 3 years, right? To simmer in that doubt and the belief that this is over, dude. You had a good run. You wasted it. You took it for granted. Now look at you. This is the rest of your life, buddy. Right? And we need to sometimes sit in that with no hope of ever getting out. And we need to make the mistakes and try to fix and try to heal our gut and try to, right, go down the rabbit holes of the motherfucker gene, the mitochondria, you name it. All the things, right? We need to go down that road. Yeah, it's all bullshit. It doesn't do anything for you, right? It's all the wrong things. It costs a lot of money, but sometimes people need to do that. and go through that cycle of bullshit. Experience it, simmer in it, with no hope, with no light at the end of the tunnel. No, it's even darker. And that's why I really think this is a gift. Because the good part of this is that you can fully recover, get your life back, right? And be actually healthier than you were before. Since you were in your 20s. You can get your life back fully. And recover. That's the secret. That's the good news. Most people don't know that. And it's kind of good that they don't know that right away. So that they can suffer a bit. Get that contrast. Wake up. Because it forces an awakening that you desperately needed. You needed change. If somebody just told you about the change, if God came down, let's have a little meeting. Let's talk. Yeah, you should do this. Watch, because it's gonna happen. This is gonna happen, and you're gonna, not take things for granted. You shouldn't take things for granted, Helmut. You should maybe do this, that, and the other, and you'll be happy, right? And then he goes back up to where he goes to the other dimension, and then you go, that was a good meeting. That was really good. That was insightful. He gave me all the secrets. I'll start next year. Fuck it. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing, right? I'm a lazy ass. And you'd never do it. You'd never change. You'd go back to that old way of living. Because it's not about the symptoms. It's what the symptoms are trying to tell you. You need to make some changes. Big changes in your life. You can't live that old life. And not have alarms screaming at you. Right? And I get it. It's not... Half of it we didn't choose. Most of it was life curveballs. I get it. But I think going through this journey of chronic illness, when if you're dealing with 70 symptoms, OCD looping thoughts, food sensitivities, mast cell activation syndrome, gastritis, you name it, pelvic floor pain, right? You're making exorcisms, super jealous, right? They're sending you long texts. Come on, really? Right? You got exorcisms sitting in the car down the street, driving by 1,000 times. They're driving by your work. Well, I wasn't able to work, but you get the point. I know it's hard to believe, but this is falling on your lap. It's a gift, and it's forcing change. And it's causing an awakening, a deep awakening that you need to listen to. And do the work. Fully recover. Keep it as a lifestyle. And you know what? Go deeper. This is where you get spiritual. This is where you can open the doors of the shadow world. This is where Sam comes in, right? This is where she shows you do some shadow work with the emotions and processing them. You do most of it anyway with the allowing, which is amazing. That's why I love allowing. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So imagine, wouldn't it be nice, right, if you could get all these people in a room, people that are in your life, your boss, friends, right? You could just go, yeah, fuck it, get all those other people, all my work friends, my family, right? My brother, who's always been cool, but I want him to understand what I'm going through, because I could see it in people's eyes. I could see it that they're like, oh yeah? Okay, well, dude, don't stop eating. You gotta eat, okay? Right? You can see they don't understand. They don't believe it. They don't know. And then you got the people. Some of your friends, they're jerk-offs. Right? They don't understand. They want to kick you while you're down. I'm sure a lot of you have seen this. You start to see what kind of friends you really have, and not just friends, people in general. They like to kick you when you're down. And we can't do anything about it because we're so weak. We're so absorbed by our illnesses. But we don't forget. So we put it on the shelf. We're like, I can't deal with you right now. I can't. Normally, back in the day, right, I would have gave you a piece of my mind. But right now, I can't be wasting my time with that. So you just put it on the shelf. And you go, but I haven't forgotten. You know what's so cool about this journey? When you start doing the work, and you start to recover, you start making change, you start purging people, You know, your taste of music changes also, believe it or not. You get a form of justice. Right? And yes, I know, and maybe it's a low vibration to even say this or even think this or do this, but you get payback. Right? And it's so sweet. It's so fucking awesome. Right? And I know, maybe don't do that. You're just, karma's gonna, helmet, you can't be enjoying that where, payback, right? Throughout the years, even before my chronic illness phase, you had people backstab you. They're snakes, right? Talking shit about you. Judging you, right? Then you go through the chronic illness thing and then you can see how they abandon you. Kick you while you're down. I'm talking about those toxic people. Why do you want them in your life anyway, right? It's almost a thing that happens so that they can leave your life because you're moving forward. You're vibrating higher, right? You're attracting more of what you're vibrating, and you're starting to purge out the old, which is a good thing. But you know what? You might feel like I feel a little bit of that anger of my past, people that have done me wrong, and I want some payback. I want some fucking revenge, right? Just a little bit of justice, right? And you're gonna get it. It's gonna be amazing and beautiful. You're gonna sit there, you're gonna hear some shit, you're gonna see some shit. You might run into somebody from your past, or a bunch of people from your past, and you're gonna go, whoa, what happened to that guy? Or what happened to her? Oh shit, have you seen? Right? And you're gonna sit and you're gonna fucking laugh your ass off. And you're gonna fucking enjoy it for a couple of days, maybe a week, right? And then you're gonna go, okay, that's enough. I had my fun. Now I gotta be a good human being and laugh about it some more. For another week. Fuck it. Let's fucking, that was good. This shit feels good. Fuck it. Fuck it. We're gonna laugh about it. I love this. It feels so, oh, justice. Oh, payback. Oh, this is so good. Right? You're all gonna get it. But then, yes, we gotta move on. We felt the feelings. We allowed it. We had a bit of a party. A little bit of a payback. Right? But it's also good to have some of this stuff because it motivates you. It motivates you to push. And I honestly think that the universe, our guides, our higher self, consciousness, God, right? Angels, loved ones on the other side, put these things in place to fuel us, to push us, right? A little bit of resentment, a little bit of anger, right? Get that feeling where like, yeah, I'll fucking show you. Watch. Yeah, I'll show you. I'm going to fucking bounce back. I had that drive. I would remember where people acted like snakes, backstabbed me. And I was like, okay, I'm down right now. But I'm going to bounce back. And that fueled me. That motivated me. Right? I became a beast. I was disciplined. This is like fucking Rocky IV, man. Adrian, right? Where he's running in the snow in Russia. Right? Eye of the Tiger, right? Dun, dun, dun. Adrian, want some donuts and soda or something? So we can use that as fuel to push us, right? To be consistent. But it would still, and I used to think about this. I used to think about this when I did my visuals. I'm like, wouldn't it be cool if they fucking, if these people, all my people in my life, right? People I didn't like that were toxic, people that I love, that I understand, their side, I get it. That's a lot, man. That's a lot. But I still want them to go through it. Right? If not, just for a day. You know what? No, fuck it. I changed my mind. A month. I want them to go through this shit for a month. Let's do first a day. One day, right? Want them to go through it and go, oh my God. What the fuck is going on? Why aren't you Why aren't you going to a doctor? Hello? Been going 3 times a week. I mean, yeah, I see it. I know. I just don't. Why aren't they doing something for you? I don't know. They don't know. People think, right? My mom doesn't believe, right? If my mom, Helmut, I have a pain in my chest and I can't breathe, man. Oh, fuck, Helmut. Why don't you go to the hospital? Why aren't they doing something? What is it? Right? They would shit themselves. Just one day. But what if we made them go for 1 month? 1 month. 1 month, though. 1 month of insomnia, second by second OCD looping thoughts. Can only eat 2 foods. Yeah, right? That's it. OCD looping thoughts. Trying to get rid of it. Hey, what's going on? Hey, how you feeling? Yeah, but these thoughts, I think you're going crazy. You think you're going crazy, right? You feel you're going crazy, right? Yeah. Why are you laughing? I can understand, but this is crazy. How do I stop it? There's no off button. So what do you do? Okay, get me out of here. I couldn't just get me out of here. Right? You're here for another month. I've been dealing with this for 3 years. Okay, well, I'm going to go poop. This is going crazy. Oh my God, I can't even do that. I can't even pass a stool. What do I do? Okay, you get a finger caught, get some coconut oil, you open it up. Are you serious? Go open it up. I feel like I can't breathe. My chest, it feels like I'm having labored breathing. I think there's something wrong with my heart. There's nothing wrong with you. No, there has to be. We got to go to the hospital. Okay, we'll go. They're gonna check you. They're gonna say there's nothing. It's not an emergency situation. You're gonna go home thinking you're gonna go home and die. Oh my God, I feel like right? So, oh my God, I'm gonna die. Like, you feel like you're gonna die every 3 seconds? Yeah, I do. How do you? Help me. Help. Okay, what's going on? Why am I having panic attacks all of a sudden? I just had. What did you do? Did you just eat some food? Yeah. Was it leftovers from yesterday? The chicken? Yeah, I feel like I'm having my heart rate is going crazy. What's going on? Why can't I? What is this? Oh, you're having like a reaction, a food reaction. It's probably, because there's some histamines on the food. So what? I have histamine, so I have to avoid histamines. Oh my God, how do I? Don't even bother. Don't even trust me. Trust me. I have to look into a naturopath. Maybe I got a detox. I gotta probably heal the gut. Oh fuck, here we go. Yeah, okay, yeah. Go heal the gut. Go do that shit. I just came back from the naturopath. They told me I had some sort of defect. Something wrong with the motherfucker gene? And so something screwed with my mitochondria, and I have a leaky gut. I never knew I had a leaky gut. It makes sense. All the toxins, oh my God, the mold, the EMF, I'm losing my mind. I bet you I was bitten by a tick. This is crazy. I need to detox. I probably have metals in my brain and my blood-brain barrier. We got to do something. Right, all the complications that you can imagine. I'm sure I'll do a couple of videos like this because it's a lot of fun. Picturing what they would go through and you sitting there going, yeah, that's what I deal with. Right, and after that month is done, they get to be taken out of the body, your body or whatever. They'll probably still feel after effects because it'll probably bring post-traumatic stress to them. Right, but the justice about that, the payback is that, hey, listen, now you get me. Now you understand. Right? You get it? Now you know what I'm going through every day? And I'm also worried about every part of my life and the people in my life and what they think and how they're judging me. So at least at first, I'd be happy that they understand, they get it, and maybe show me a little respect. Right? More support. So yeah, I think it would be nice to have, so people could see what it's like, what you're going through. Right? But that's not going to happen. So all you can do is literally, you have to, in a way, be a little bit selfish, put everybody on the shelf. You become your first, you're number one. Right? If the relationship falls apart, oh well. You know what? If you can't handle me with this shit, I don't even, thank you, right? I'm not going to be desperately keeping you around, right? I'm going to focus on myself, be a little bit selfish. I will heal when I heal. If it takes another 2 years, it's going to take as long as it's going to take. oh well. If you're here, amazing. Thank you. I love you. Thank you for supporting me. Right? If not, c'est la vie. There's a door. I'll recover and I'll move on. And you'll be in the sidelines going, man, I should have stayed. Or maybe, and this goes for anybody in your life. Friends, spouses, co-workers, whatever, right? You're going to make it through the other side. You're going to make it through, and you're going to get some justice, and it's going to be sweet. I'm telling you. You're going to love it. Right? The in-laws. Right? You're going to have some justice. They're going to talk shit, judge you, think you're crazy, it's all in your head, think you're lazy. Right? Trust me. You're going to overcome, you're going to thrive, you're going to look good. You're going to feel good. And you're not going to care anymore. You're going to have your justice, but you're not going to give a shit about these people anymore. You're going to find new people. Right? That vibrate at your level. You're also going to become a new person, a different person, with different tastes. And you're going to have a new chapter in life and explore. Right? And travel and do all the things that you want to do and create your life. Literally, you're going to create your reality in your life. And there's going to be no limits. So stick to it. You'll get your justice. Right? And you're going to be able to create the life of your dreams.